How you doing? Christian Darrow. The video you're about to see was videoed earlier this afternoon before I realized that MMAGIRL30 had pulled out of the fight. I just got a text message that said for whatever reason he pulled out. Now where I come from, I'm no longer there, but where I come from, if you did all that and caused all these people to get all upset and you backed out, you would be running right now for your life. However, I am a glorious victor. I can't even call this a victory. You have a guy who doesn't really fight, who tries to expose other people who do fight as fakes. So I take no pride in this victory. I'm actually embarrassed. I hope he leaves the site up because it was created by a fraud. So when the Christian Darrow is a fraud or whatever the site is, everybody that goes looks at that. Remember, the guy who put it up refused to fight. I hope you enjoy the following video. It was filmed a couple hours ago before we knew that this coward had backed out. So back to promoting my first pro fight. Should be Valentine's Day, February 14th. I hope you keep watching Attica MMA TV. Thank you. What's up, internet, interwebs, MMA guy? Vast majority of fans and haters. Christian Darrow, Attica MMA. As you can hear by my voice, I'm pretty sick. It seems all the stars have aligned and are conspiring against me training for my first MMA fight. It's 4 days later, I think. I haven't really been able to train. I'm sick, strep throat. My thumb is super infected. I have some sciatic nerve problem. And all of that means nothing. Kind of like when Matt Serra pulled out of the Matt Hughes fight. You don't pull out fights. So what? I can't train. I went to a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu training session. Did I do much training? No, I can barely walk. But I'll tell you what. If somebody steps to me right now, they're going to catch a bad decision. And this is how it goes where I come from. They don't care if you got AIDS, if you got HIV, if your mom died, if you have one leg, if there's only one of you and 5 of them. They have the softball bat from the softball game, and you have nothing but your hands. When someone says get your shit or get up or step up to the challenge, that's what I do. I fight. So in somewhere around 30 days, you're going to see a guy, this guy, who they send the bat signal to because he's so scary and so real out in South Carolina or wherever he's from. You're going to see him have to finally stop doing this and doing this and put his hands up. Because while you probably can teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and you can teach how to punch, you can't teach how to take a punch. And one thing you can't teach, and this man will never learn, you can't teach heart. You get that? Because you ain't got that. You said a list of demands like I never heard of. I've never heard of that. Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya. You're like, I don't know who you're like. You're like one of them rock bands that have to have 3 bowls of M&Ms in their dressing room before they'll go on stage. You're like Madonna. That's you, Madonna guy 30. Okay, I'm ready. Fuzzy Bad Feet, or whatever your name is, you're called. I'm ready to fight January 2nd, January 9th, Peter Storm, the UCL. I will fight this big, fat, giant mouth anywhere, anytime. Because that's what this is about. Real fighting, real fighters exposing fake fighters. Okay? His whole build-up was John Dychik, or whatever this guy's name, this fake guy. Who is that guy? That was your next opponent? I'm your next opponent. Mouth.